The name of the lab is Interaktionslabor, which means interaction laboratory. For me, the term means two things: interaction between people and also interaction with environment. And the second meaning is computational-based interactivity, where we're trying to design interfaces between human performers, human agents, and a software system or a programmable environment. So as we were working here in the first few years, our hosts, the agency, and the director of this agency, who is an engineer, would come and watch us working, and very often we would be asked, what exactly is interactivity, what is it good for, and what does it do that you cannot do in terms of traditional composition or working in multimedia theater or performance or music. So we asked ourselves this question: what is innovative or unusual about interactive design, or how is it productive to generate new possibilities? How is interactivity connected to real-time processes, and how could we perhaps formulate a philosophical manifesto that pronounces very clearly what we think interactivity could be. Since 2009, we have been trying to write this manifesto, and it's not completed because we cannot agree. Now, for me, this is very funny because, first of all, manifestos used to be written by the avant-garde artists, 100 years ago or 50 years ago, futurists, or surrealists. They released manifestos. But it's not so common anymore today, and I personally don't believe anymore in interactivity being aesthetically very important. I think it was a temporal affair where, through the computational possibilities, we began to become interested in real-time improvisation, as well as in relations that we could just set up for the audience, for them to act out or engage like in a game. But for me, games are not that interesting, and I also feel that participatory art is often quite limiting and very controlled and very restrictive. So I'm now very skeptical of interactivity, and I don't use it in my own work very much. Just small moments of real-time action, but I'm more interested now in larger compositional structures that involve multiple media and that somehow also emphasize a narrative content that I can share with people. So I think I'm going back to an interest in narrative and not an interest in games and certain kinds of interactivity that are about visual effects or about changes in the environment behavior. Although it is true that the way a system affects behavior is of great scientific interest and also humanistic interest.